So this is the XAUUSD analysis for Tuesday, 27th of February. Now let's just have a look what happened in prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we saw prices head down towards this 1320 level. We've had prices come up towards 1328, went into a period of consolidation before we had a break to the upside. Now we did have a break to the upside above the 34.51. We were looking for price head towards that 1344.26, but what we did do was run into the 200 period moving average in around just slightly below the 1340 level. And what we did see was prices had a brief consolidation before we broke down beneath this 1334.51. We came all the way down towards this 1330 level, which was the upper end of this mini trading range that we had before we had a breakout to the upside. And from there, we do appear to have found support, and we do look poised for further upside momentum. We're currently trading above the 34.50, and we do look poised based on how prices are developing here for another test of a 200 period moving average and the 1340 level. Successful break from which we're looking for price head towards a 1344.26. Before we get up towards the 1357 highs of 2017, we are looking at the 1350 level and see whether we do see that sell side momentum or a successful break from which we are looking for price head up towards that 1357. Now, supporting the bullish case, we have our lows there, higher low there, and we're posting a high low again. We're above the 400 period moving average and the 34.50. And again, if we do successfully break the 200, we should be probably pretty clear sailing to the upside. If, however, we do break down from where we are at present, if we're not able to hold above the 34.50, we're looking for prices to head back down towards the previous swing low here in around 1328. And if we do break from there, we're looking for the other swing low we do have on this chart, the previous low in around the 1320 mark. Now, if there is sufficient market volatility to take us beneath the 1320, I would expect the far end of the range to be in around this 1358. And again, if we do see the volatility to the upside and we do break above 1357, I suppose the next major level marked out here on the chart is 1367.10. But we did see quite a bit of sell-off from the 1361 level previously, so we'll have to bear that in mind. But ultimately, we're looking for 1357 and 1357 and 1367.10. And yeah, that should pretty much wrap up the analysis here on the hourly time frame. So what we'll do now is have a look at the daily. On the daily chart, and get the scale on here correct. So on this daily chart, what we can see here is we've come up in towards this 1357, trade slightly above it, so we trade all the way up to say 1360s or so, from which we have seen sell side momentum. Now, most recent trend here has been to the upside, even though we've had a pullback and we've not quite got down to 1305. And we've had this move back up towards the area that was tested, from which we've seen further sell side momentum. Now, what we are having here is we've got a high, lower high, and we've got a low and a higher low. So we are going to a bit of a price contraction squeeze here developing. So we'll see how prices develop from here. But ultimately, due to the most recent trend being bias to the upside, and we've had this pullback, we would think prices should head back upwards towards that 1357 level. And with that said, that should pretty much, actually, before I go, just mention that potentially we do have if we can go down towards that 1358 and find support, we would have a trading range developing in here in around the 1360 and the 1358. And with that said, that should pretty much wrap up the XAUUSD analysis. Thanks for watching.